M0FXP, welcome back to the channel. As you know, I do older radios as well as the newest radios. Every now and again I find a real gem, and this is the Yaesu Ft60E for Europe, and it's like new. Now I'm very lucky, it's come with the RT Systems cable, but you can program it with chirp. This is the USB 57 and we'll be making videos on that, and I've got the drop-in charger here as well, and the mains, and it also comes with a couple of spare batteries. So let's just open it up. Now, believe it or not, this is several years old, but anyway, let's open it up and take a look. And you can see there, you know, the actual radio, dual band transceiver, and yes, it does do air band. And inside we've got the other power supply, so you can plug this little DC into the actual radio. You can buy USB converters. Now I've got one here for my other radio, and this one's come with the original battery that was a NiCad, is it? It's written on the side there. Let's have a quick look, see if we can zoom in. Right, where are we? Cool. I am looking. So this is the lithium one, 2,400 milliamp hour. Then we've got, I believe this is the original one, which is, zooming in again, 1,400 milliamp hour. Someone tell me, but I'm pretty sure it's there it is there, NiMH, okay? Stands for nickel metal hydrate, okay? And they've actually got a really good reputation, so I've got that as well included. The original Yaesu antennas, which are always good quality, like so. And then we've got a couple of pamphlets, instructions, etc, and I've put in there just the adapter, which that I don't think that came in the original package, just to power the mains charger that we've got here, where you can put the battery in there, which will just slot in like so, I believe. Oh, that's solid. So I can charge that up and at the same time be charging using the radio if I want. And now the actual radio, it's a nice solid device. It is very retro, but it's very real radio. I just, because obviously some people, we get the waterfall, we've got the Icon 52 and the Yaesu FT5D, very modern. I'll just turn mine on in the background. They're very modern transceivers here from Yaesu with all the bells and whistles, of course, APRS, Bluetooth, GPS, everything you can think of. But sometimes we just want it simple. So dedicated volume and channel knob there. Looks like the bottom was probably the squelch, is it? I know, there's the on-off there. SMA connector, full backlit keypad, and very driven, very menu driven with the function button here. And so we'll get this together. Got the PTT, a couple of function buttons there, which I'm sure are programmable. LED by the looks of it. And it says volume and dial squelch there. So let's get this working. Of course, you know, with a handheld, if you're not going to connect an external antenna to it, then you need to get out and about, and then you're going to receive loads. You're going to receive PMR, you're going to receive airband, marine band, VHF, UHF. So, you know, it's definitely enough to keep you busy. I know it's a small screen and this one's in perfect condition, but it's you know, it's classic sort of design. You've got the microphone there. Let's just see if we can get that in there. Microphone, speaker, and that's where your little extension DC plugs in there. I told you there's like an adapter now. Let's get the battery on there, and I'll move the box out of the way. So I'm unboxing this for the first time. So which battery? Well, let's try either battery and see if any of them have actually got any charging. Let's turn it over. There's your big juicy belt clip. That's a big belt clip. So we're just going to slot it in like so. And push, don't push on the screen, and then clip. Okay, and now antenna on. SMA, and let's see if anything happens. 8.2 volts. We have power and squelch, proper squelch there, and we're going to go 4 3 4 5 5 0. I turn that up. Oh no, up is the middle one, and then we're going to activate my node. We do have to get some activity there. I can see a little green LED there, and I need to just go in there and get the CTSS set so we can open up my node. It's very easy to set this. So all you do is go menu, then hit number 1, and you can select your tone. So we're just going to use tone. Then you go F, number 2, and turn 77. Then we're going to exit.
WBX mobile, I think it was. GW5TEE. Yeah, as I said, you're getting in. Just I'm about to turn the volume up. The audio's clear, just low volume. Back to you.
So it looks pretty straightforward. You've got TX power there as well.
Okay, that's interesting. I'm coming in through the Clay Hill repeater. I wonder if
That's HubNet. I've got a node box in this room that's picking that up. But if you go FTX power, look, you can turn the knob and you can select mid, low and high.
I've not been on the radio for a few days. So
leave it on mid for now.
Interesting.
You've got repeater, I'm guessing that's minus and plus. Yeah, so we could just go repeater, which is number 4. Minus and plus, or simplex, which is what we want. Bell, lock, DTMF. Now it probably does DTMF out of the box. Changing the frequency, turn that down a bit. Let's just do a quick one, just see if it actually lets me just type DTMF, because I've not tested that. Press the PTT. Yeah, I can hear DTMF. Red, so that's definitely working. Go back to 434550. I like the fact it's got a proper squelch, a turning squelch. That's definitely a plus. He is weak, that station. You can't really hear him very well.
Oh, well, we'll see.
So to hold down, to save memories, I think it's literally a matter of just holding down the F thing. I haven't even done this yet, look. But you can see that there's lots in there already. So I'm just gonna back out of that. Oh, it looks like I don't actually want to overwrite that memory, because it looks like you've got some nice interesting memory channels in there, which I want to have a little explore with. So yeah, he needs to up his audio, I would say. And if you look here, you got VFO memory. So in VFO, you can type a frequency. In memory, you're going to scroll through your memory channels. You can just turn through, look. And like I said, there's some quite interesting ones in there. I wonder what his frequency of his all-star node was. So yeah, a few there. You can work out where the previous station lived by his favourites. But yeah, we've got S20 in there, and so we've got some 77 simplex. Let's go into VFO. Let's just put in airband, just for fun. 133850. And then what we'll do, we'll go outside, we'll see if we pick up any airband, and then we're going to come back with videos, saving memories, and you know, just testing it and comparing it. We've got the FT60 here as well that we can compare it to, and some other older Yaesu radios, plus some new ones. But ultimately, it's very retro. It's a very retro radio, but rugged, solid, and I think most people that have ever owned this FT60 always say what a good set it is. It's got great reviews. And you can type PMR in there, that's the other one, but some people say the spacing isn't what they would like. I feel that with the software you might be able to overcome that, but let me know. Right, well I can actually hear an aeroplane flying over. So let's see if we hear anyone. That's usually the frequency that we can hear them on.
Bravo, Echo, long final 10227.
Look at that. That is clear.
Continue from the 7 Bravo Echo.
That is clear. Mazzy in the background. So yeah, let me just put in there one of my repeaters. So we've got GB, I just typed in 430925. The squelch type to open it, we're going to need to press F. Just trying to get this in the right hand so I can try and do this. So F, then we're going to go code, and we need, no, that's okay, 77 Hertz. And I'm going to go F repeater. We need to do the plus. Just going to turn that to plus. Probably need to set the amount, but it might be okay. We've got the right tone, we've got the right squelch, so it may work. There's someone there already. Let me just see if I can open it. I'm just here in the garden, of course. No, that's the wrong shift. We need to just change the shift to 7.6 a minute. Give me a chance. If you go F, then set, you get the menu come up, and we're going through now. Just, you got the beep. What's that? ARINT, ARS, automatic repeater shift. Is that the busy lockout feature? The beep. Mazzy's there. I'll just quickly flick through, and we'll just do some other videos soon as I go through. Beeps, emergency, lamp, name right, pager, interesting. Resume time, that's scanning, isn't it? RF squelch, repeater mode. Is that priority channel? Thanks for watching. There's the shift that we were looking for, which is 45. Let's try it. Press the F button again, and then you can change that. I think we were trying to get it to 7.6. So let's do that. Just quickly see if we can open that repeater. 7.6. Press the F to come out. Let's see if we can get a contact. M0FXB calling for a contact. Definitely made it. That's GB3FI. I'm in Western Supermare near Bristol. And we'll see if Mazzy wants something here. Oh, Maz. She wants me to kick that stone. Let's do a quick one. Mike 0 Fox X-ray Bravo calling for a contact. M0FXB. Normally quite good. It's so easy to get a repeater, isn't it? You just type the frequency. You've got all the shortcuts on the front there. 45 is for the shift to make sure that's right. But if you turn on automatic repeater shift, you saw that in there. You probably don't have to do that on most repeaters. So overall, what a lovely set. Yaesu Ft60. Thanks for watching my YouTube channel. If you haven't already, please subscribe. Thanks very much.